Hi, and thank you for watching us here at Tax Talk UK, where we talk about all things tax and try to help you to navigate the tax system as it applies to you and support you in your self-employment. So today I'm going to talk about business bank accounts. And before I do, if I could please ask if you could take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you'll easily be able to refer back to this information if you should need to, as well as being able to access other information on a whole host of different topics, all aimed at supporting you in your self-employment. If you navigate to the playlist section of our YouTube channel, then you will be able to find the topics loosely catalogued to help you to find the information that is most relevant to you. So today I'm going to answer the specific question if it's compulsory to have a business bank account. Now, we've talked about this in detail in some of our core topics, but the sort of short answer is there's not actually any requirement for you to have a business bank account from an accounting perspective, or even to have a separate bank account from your personal operations. That said, it can make life a lot more straightforward if you do. And also, you should check with your bank's actual terms and conditions, because it may be that although from an accounting perspective, it's okay for you to use your personal bank account, for example, it may be that that is against the terms and conditions of the bank. If your bank are happy with it, then there's no accounting requirement. As we move into the digital age and we move more towards making tax digital software, then you will find that it is more straightforward if you have a dedicated bank account for your business transactions. The reason is that you are able to connect that directly to your Making Tax Digital software. If you have personal transactions mixed in with business transactions, then for a start, that's a whole lot of extra transactions that you have to allocate. Because if they are feeding through to your Making Tax Digital software, even if they're not a business expense, you will still need to update your software to let your software know that that is the case. Because in that bank feed, you have to allocate all of the transactions. So you have to tell the software what every transaction is. So regardless of whether it's business related or not, you still have to tell your software that that is a personal transaction. So that's extra admin for yourself, or to pay somebody else to do if you have somebody engaged to do that for you. So even if you have very simple affairs, another reason why it can be helpful to have at least a separate bank account for your business operations is that it makes sure that you don't miss anything. So again, particularly in this digital age, it could be that some recurring costs, things like subscriptions, perhaps your mobile phone contract, all of those types of things. Quite often, you no longer get a piece of paper for that as an invoice. So therefore, it can be easy to miss that expense in your when you're working out your profit and loss for your business. Whereas if you have all of the transactions going through the same bank account, then this can be, by reconciling the bank account, this can be a way to make sure that you don't miss anything. So hopefully that helps you to understand that no, you don't. There's not an actual requirement from an accounting perspective to have a separate business account. But that if you are using a personal account, that you will need to check your terms and conditions of from your bank. And secondly, regardless of whether it's a business account or not, it can be prudent to have a separate account for your business transactions. If you're using Making Tax Digital software, you can connect that directly to the software. And if you are reconciling manually, it can help to make sure that you're not missing anything. So hopefully that is helpful. Thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you. Goodbye.